Hi, class. So I wanted to come back real quick and show you that, remember the strategy posters that we had in our classroom that were hanging up, the math ones? And every time we would learn a new strategy, we would go and circle the strategy that we learned. So I want to come back to our math board and talk about the kids today, Ella, Callan, and Logan's strategy. And I am going to, what I did is I printed out, I found pictures of our strategies from the classroom. So here is the splitting strategy or decomposing strategy. Do you remember that? That was up on the wall. That was one that we talked about. That is a really good strategy to use for a second grader to help our brains think, right? Okay. Here's another one. Here's the counting back strategy. Yeah, counting back strategy. Remember, that's a good subtraction strategy. There it is. That was on our wall. And here is another strategy that we learned called jumps of 10. Remember that one? It was on the wall. This one's good for addition or subtraction. Yeah, jumps of 10, or we like to call it just jumps on the number line because sometimes we do jumps of 100 and jumps of ones also, depending on what we're subtracting. Okay, so I'm going to mix them up. Like this. And I want you to think, which strategy belongs to which student? Ready? You have to point to it. I'll give you a moment to think. All right, so which student used jumps of 10? Which student used jumps of 10? Was it Ella, Callan, or Logan? Think, think, think. Point to the name, point to the name. Did you figure it out? Did you point to Logan? That's right. He used a strategy of jumps of 10. Awesome if you pointed to Logan. Logan used that jumps of 10 strategy. Okay strategy for helping our brains think out. Okay. Ready? Next one. Who used the strategy of splitting, decomposing? Who used that strategy? Was it Ella or Callan? Point to the name. Who did it? Who used it? Did you figure it out? Yeah? Did you point to Callan's name? That's right. Callan used the splitting and decomposing strategy. Okay strategy to use for second grade. Okay. And lastly, I think you're going to guess this one. Obviously, it's the only name left, I'm sure. Who used the counting back or counting down strategy? Yep, that's right. It was Ella. Yeah, she counted down. And remember, in our classroom, it was on the wall as counting back. But counting down means the same thing. It's okay if she said that. Is that an okay strategy to use? Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That really helps our brain think. All right, there you go. Ella used counting back. Callan used splitting, decomposing. Logan used jumps of 10 on that number line. All approved for second graders to teach our brains how to think really hard. Good job, you guys. All right, have fun watching. Watch it over and over so it helps you understand more. Okay, bye.